My name is A. Chandra Prakash Reddy, Assistant Professor in Physics, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering College, Dundigal, Hyderabad. In this session, we are going to discuss about the types of optical fibers. Coming to the types of optical fibers, based on the mode of propagation through the optical fibers, they are dividing into two types. One is single mode optical fibers and multi-mode optical fibers. Then before going to discuss about that single mode and multi-mode, we have to know about what is mode. Mode is nothing but the number of paths allowed from the acceptance cone to propagate the light from the core material is called as modes. If the fibers support only one path to transmit the total data is called as single mode optical fibers. If the fiber support or core material support or data transmitted more than one path, then it is called as multi-mode optical fibers. Then it clearly represents in the diagrams about the single mode and multi-mode optical fibers. So single mode means the number of paths available for the light propagation in the fiber through the core material. Total data we are no total data transmitted to the core material only. So coming to the based on the modes, fibers are dividing into single mode and multi-mode optical fibers. So single mode, total data transmitted in a single path. Then this diagram clearly represents about the single mode optical fibers. Coming to the multi-mode, here in the multi-mode optical fibers, then we have large core diameter instead of small core diameter for a single mode optical fibers. So number of paths also, available paths also, total data also transmitted in more than one path. Then it is called as multi-mode optical fibers. Multi-mode optical fibers. Here fibers support more than one path. That's why we are calling as multi-mode optical fibers. In the single mode optical fibers, total data is transmitted in from the center of the core material only. So the core diameter is very less for single mode optical fibers compared to the multi-mode optical fibers. This is about that one of the classification of types of optical fibers based on the modes, single mode and multi-mode. Another classification based on the index profile. Based on the index profile. Then based on the index profile, they are classified into two. One is step index optical fibers and graded index optical fibers. So coming to the step index and graded index optical fibers. Then in this session we are going to discuss about single mode step index and multi-mode step index and about the core and cladding diameters, about the signal propagation through the single mode step index and multi-mode step index and graded index optical fibers also. So coming to the another classification based on the index profile. Then one is the step index optical fiber, another classification is graded index optical fibers. So in the step index optical fibers, then data is transmitted in zigzag manner, means in zero sign buttons. So this diagram, first diagram represents then step in signal transmission through the step index optical fiber. Then in the graded index optical fiber, data is transmitted in a skew manner. Then here zigzag manner, zigzag manner. So this is about the brief introduction about the step and graded index fibers. Indeed, coming to the step index optical fibers. First we are discussed about step index optical fibers. See, based on the index profile, they are classified into two, step index and graded index optical fibers. Again, step index are dividing into single mode and multi-mode. One is single mode and second one is multi-mode optical fibers. Now we are going to discuss about the step index optical fibers. Based on the mode of propagation of rays, step index fibers are again two types. One is single mode and single mode step index fiber and multi-mode step index fibers. So in the single mode step index fiber, total data is single mode nothing but data transmitted in a single path. So data usually transmitted from the center of the core material only. So Coming to the second one, step index multi-mode optical fibers. Light rays are traveling. In the second diagram, it represents very clearly. In the light rays are traveling in a zigzag manner. All the light rays we are representing. We are taken more than one path. Usually, we are taken 4 paths. The 4 paths are traveling in a zigzag manner. Coming to the core diameter of step index optical fibers and graded index optical fibers. The refractive index is uniform throughout the core material. The refractive index in the step index fibers are uniform. As we go radially in this fiber, the refractive index undergoes a step change at the core cladding interface. Means when we see the rough diagram about the step index optical fiber, then here core diameter. For suppose this is the core material and this is the center of the core material. This is the cladding. Core is always surrounded with the cladding. Then the refractive index of the core material is uniform throughout the core material, either at the center or at the edge of the core material. The refractive index profile is uniform. At the core cladding interface, the refractive index is suddenly changes, and that is the construction of the single mode step index optical fibers. That's why signal also travel in a step manner, zigzag manner. So the core diameter is about 8 to 12 micrometers. 8 to 12 micrometers. The cladding diameter is about 125 micrometers. Typical dimensions. These are typical dimensions. The core diameter is about 8 to 12 micrometers. The cladding diameter is about 125 micrometers. So it is a refractive type of fiber because of light traveling in a successive total internal reflection. That's why we are calling as refractive type of fiber. These fibers are mainly used in submarine cable system. Like submarine cable system, we are using multi-mode step index optical fibers. So now we are going to see signal transmission through the step index optical fiber. How the signal are transmitted to the step index optical fibers, step index multi-mode optical fibers. That is also multi-mode optical fibers. Coming to the again see the refractive index for multi-mode optical fibers. Then multi-mode optical fibers are having core diameter of 50 to 200 micrometers and cladding diameter is about 125 to 400 micrometers. So these are used. The single mode step index, multi-mode step index fibers are used in data links where the lower bandwidth are required, where we required lower bandwidth. Then in that cases we are using multi-mode step index optical fibers. So its core diameter is much larger to have many paths for light propagation. To transmit the data, we require many paths. So for the many paths, we require cladding diameter, core and cladding diameters also very large amount of diameters. That's why here clearly mentioned the dimensions of the core and cladding for multi-mode step index optical fibers are 500 to 200 micrometers for core diameter. Cladding diameter is about 125 to 400 micrometers. So coming to the signal transmission through the multi-mode optical fibers. So we are taken two rays. So earlier discussed about that index profile. The core diameter is having uniform refractive index. For suppose this is the core material, at the center or at the corners of the core material, it having uniform refractive index. So due to that refractive index profile, all the rays traveling in same speed. So when we are taken two rays, this is a multi-mode step index optical fiber. Here we are taken two rays. Coming to the first ray traveling at the center of the core material. Second ray traveling in a zigzag manner. When you are going to observe, it is clearly shows first ray reaches early compared to the second ray because of first ray traveling in a shorter distance and second ray traveling in a zigzag manner and it chooses longer paths. So because of this, both the rays not received at a time at the receiving end. Means the signal received at the other end is broadened. This is known as intermodal dispersion. This is called as intermodal dispersion. This reduces transmission rate and the capacity of the optical fiber. So this imposes the limitation on the separation between the pulses and reduces the transmission rate and capacity. So when we see the signal transmission through the multimode step index optical fibers, intermodal dispersion is occurred. What is intermodal dispersion? Both the rays, when we are taken two rays, one is traveling at the center of the core material and one is traveling in a zigzag manner. Both the rays not received at a time to the receiving end. That is called as intermodal dispersion. This imposes or this reduces the transmission rate and capacity. This reduces transmission rate and capacity. So this is a problem occurred in the step index multimode optical fibers. Using the gradient index fibers, we overcome the intermodal dispersion. Then intermodal dispersion is occurred in the multimode step index fiber because of both the rays are traveling with the same speed. But first ray, which is traveling at the center of the core material, reaches earliest compared to the second one because of it traveling shorter distance. When we observe second ray, it traveling in a zigzag manner. That's why it to reach the second ray, it takes some time. That is called as intermodal dispersion. The time delay between the two rays. So this is signal transmission through the step index optical fiber. How we overcome this intermodal dispersion, we will see. Go through the graded index optical fiber. To overcome the problem of intermodal dispersion caused due to step index optical fibers, graded index fibers are used. So coming to the graded index fibers. In the graded index fibers, then the core diameter is not uniform. It gradually changes. So when we are observing, then this is the center of the core material and this is a core. This is the cladding. This is core and this is cladding. And this is center of the core material. Then throughout the core material, the refractive index profile is not uniform. At the center, the refractive index is maximum with increasing of radius on both sides. What we are observing here, the refractive index profile is decreases. And this is a construction of the graded index optical fibers. So the fiber can single mode or multi-mode. Then single mode is not at all problem. Coming to the multi-mode, using the multi-mode only, we overcome the intermodal dispersion caused by the step index optical fibers. So see when when the signal transmitted through the optical fibers. Then before that, see the refractive index profile. Refractive index is maximum at the center and minimum at the surface of the core material and varies. In multi-mode graded index fibers, directly we are taking multi-mode only. So here the refractive index profile is the core diameter is 50 to 100 micrometers. Here core cladding diameter is 100 to 140 micrometers or 125 to 140 micrometers. And this is about the index profile, the diameters of the core and cladding material. Core diameter is about 50 to 100 micrometers and cladding diameter is about 125 to 140 micrometers. So this is the index profile. Then see the signal transmitted through the optical fiber. and see some explanation about that refractive index profiles in multi-mode gradient index fiber. As the refractive index changes continuously radially in core, light rays suffer continuous refraction in core. In gradient index fiber, light rays travel at different speed in different paths because of index profile is refractive index is not same throughout the core material. At the center it will be maximum. By increasing the radius on both sides, the refractive index profile is decreases. Due to decreasing of refractive index profile from the center to both the ends, what we are going to observe? Gradient index fiber, light rays travel at different speeds in different paths of the fiber. Near the surface of the core, the refractive index is lower, so it travel faster than the light ray traveling from the center of the core material. Which the light ray traveling at the center of the core material, it travel slowly compared to the near to the light ray traveling near to the surface of the core, because of the refractive index is lower. It is not same. That's why due to changing of the refractive index profile, we overcome the intermodal dispersion caused by the step index multimode optical fibers. That's why index profile is core diameter is decreasing with increasing of radius from the center of the core material. Once again I show. So this is the core center. This is the center. I'm drawing. This is the core material and this is the cladding. When you observe the diagram, at the center it having maximum refractive index. So with increasing of radius on both sides, the refractive index profile is slowly decreases. That is the refractive index profile of graded index optical fiber. So that's why near to the surface, which the rays traveling near to the surface, so it travel faster compared to traveling from the center of the core material. When you are considered two rays, one is traveling at the center of the core material, second one is traveling through the surface of the core material, then it is travel faster than the second one. Sorry, first one. Second ray travel faster than the first one because of it travel first ray traveling in higher refractive index profile. That's why it traveling slowly compared to the second one. So by changing the index profile, we are going to reduce the intermodal dispersion caused by the step index multimode optical fibers. Coming to the transmission of signal in graded index fiber. So here taken 3 paths instead of 2 paths. Here taken 3 paths. When you observe the diagram, it clearly shows. So first ray traveling from the center of the core material. This is traveling in the center of the core material. Second ray traveling and third ray traveling at the surfaces. Little bit third rays mostly travel at the surfaces of the core material. So due to decreasing the core diameter, so index profile is decreasing from the center to edges. So first ray traveling from the center higher refractive index and second and third ray traveling in lower refractive indices. So it travel little bit faster than the first one. Second and third rays traveling little bit faster than the first one, but chosen the longer path. First ray traveling in the higher refractive index, but it travel due to that it travel very slow compared to the second and third. Second and third rays travel little bit faster than the first one. That's why both the rays, all the rays received at a time to the receiving end. That's why we overcome the intermodal dispersion by changing the index profile in the graded index optical fibers. So consider the path 1, which is traveling at the center of the core material. Along the axis of the fiber, the refractive index of core is maximum. So the speed of the ray along path 1 is less. Path 2 is sinusoidal and it's longer. This ray most travel in low refractive region, and so that second ray moves slightly faster. Hence the pulses of signal the travel along path 1, path 2 and path 3 reaches the other end of the fiber simultaneously. Thus, the problem of intermodal dispersion which is caused by the step index fiber we overcome in the graded index multimode optical fibers. How we are overcome? By changing the index profile. That is also how we are changing the index profile. At the center, it having maximum refractive index. By increasing the radius on both sides for the core material, the refractive index profile is decreases. For suppose here, if you are having 1.55, then by increasing that, it slowly decreases 1.54, 1.53, 1.52 like this. By changing the index profile, so density also little reduces. Due to changing the density also, it traveling second and third ray traveling faster than the first one. That's why both the rays, all the rays traveling through the core material in the graded index optical fibers are reached at a time to the receiving end. That's why intermodal dispersion will be overcome here. And this is about totally classification of optical fibers. See the classification again. Based on the modes, we have single mode and multi-mode optical fibers. Coming to the mode, the number of paths available for light propagation in the fiber. So, if the fiber support only one path to transmit the data, that is called as single mode optical fibers. Then if the fiber support more than one path to transmit the data, that are called multi-mode optical fibers, which is launched at the one end of the fiber. Not all the light is accepted from the acceptance cone. Only specified paths are allowed. That specified paths are called modes. If the fiber supports single one, that is called as single mode optical fibers. When you observe the diameter of the core on both single mode and multi mode, larger core diameter for multi-mode optical fibers compared to the single mode optical fibers. See the propagation also by the total internal reflection only. Coming to the another classification based on the index profile. One is step index optical fiber and graded index optical fibers. And step index again dividing into single mode and multi-mode. In the single mode, all the data transmitted in a single path. And multi-mode optical fibers, in the multi-mode step index fibers, intermodal dispersion will be occurred. What is intermodal dispersion? All the rays traveling through the core material not reached at a time to the receiving end. So see the diameters, core diameter and cladding diameter. I clearly mentioned the values also. 8 to 12 micrometers of core diameter for single mode optical fiber, step index optical fiber, and cladding is 60 to 125 micrometers. Coming to the multi-mode step index optical fibers, core diameter is a little bit large compared to the single mode, 50 to 200 micrometers of core diameter. It varies from cladding diameter from 125 to 400 micrometers. Coming to the signal transmission, when we see the two rays, both the rays not reached at a time, then received to the other end is broad end. So this is known as intermodal dispersion. That intermodal dispersion caused by these step index optical fibers overcome in the graded index fibers by changing the index profile. How we are changing in the graded index optical fibers? So to overcome the problem of intermodal dispersion caused due to step index optical fibers, graded index fibers are used. First to see the index profile at the center, it having maximum diffractive index. By increasing the radius on both sides, index profile it slowly decreases. Due to changing that index profile, all the rays traveling through the core material in the graded index multimode optical fibers reached at a time to the received end. Then see the fiber dimensions, nothing but core diameter and cladding diameter. And then core diameter of the core varies from 50 to 100 micrometers in multimode step index optical fiber. Multimode graded index optical fibers. So it varies 100 to 140 micrometers of cladding diameter. See the signal transmission. Here taken 3 paths. Instead of 2 in the multimode step index, here we are taking 3 paths. All the rays traveling in with the different speeds. Because of index profile is not same. Throughout the core material, index profile is not same. At the center, it having maximum. By increasing the both sides from the center, index profile is slowly decreases. Due to decreasing of index profile, second and third rays traveling little bit faster than the first one. But they have chosen longer paths. First ray traveling shorter distance, but it travel very slowly compared to the second and third one. And due to that, all the rays received at a time to the receiving end. That's why we overcome intermodal dispersion. Attenuation. Coming to the attenuation in the optical fibers. Attenuation nothing but loss in the optical fiber. How we measure the loss? Then with the by taking the ratio of input power to the output power, we measure the loss occurred in the optical fiber. Usually we measured in decibels per kilometer. We have a formula for measuring attenuation coefficient. So that alpha equals to attenuation coefficient 10 by L. L is the length of the optical fiber, log P input by P output. P input by P output. That is also measured in decibels per kilometer, not for meters or not for any other thing. For the kilometers only we are measuring loss. Loss is very less only, very less when the signals are transmitted through the optical fiber cable. Then that is also to find the coefficient of attenuation, nothing but loss, alpha equals to 10. We are using this formula 10 by L into log P input by P output, where L is the length of the optical fiber. So the mechanisms through which attenuation takes place are absorption losses. We have 4 types of losses. Usually 4 types of losses occur in the optical fibers. One is absorption losses, one is scattering losses, another one is bending losses, and fourth one is micro bending losses. These are the 4 types of losses occurred in optical fiber cable during the transmission of the signals. So about the attenuations in the optical fibers we are clearly discussed in the next class. I am giving brief introduction about the attenuations in the optical fibers. Attenuation nothing but loss of power. Then that is measured by taking the ratio of P power input by power output. I am giving the formula also, alpha equals to 10 by L into log P input by P output. It measured in decibels per kilometer, where L is the length of the fiber. So 4 types of losses. One is absorption loss, scattering loss, bending loss, and micro bending loss. These are the types of losses occurred in optical fibers. So thank you for watching.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.